Well, this has been the second leadership contest in 5 years for the Conservatives. So it wasn't long ago that we went through this whole process before. What was different today, though, was where the handover of power actually happened. Now, normally Prime Ministers meet the Queen at Buckingham Palace. Today, though, it was Balmoral, meaning a lengthy trip to Aberdeenshire and back for the outgoing and incoming PM. Well, Alan Jenkins is live from Balmoral Castle now. And Alan, what's it been like there today?
It has been rainy but very busy here today, Danny. Lots of attention, lots of media focus on what was happening here as the Queen carried out a very important job. She normally does spend summers here at the Balmoral estate, but what was different, for the first time she was appointing a Prime Minister. And it started earlier this morning when Boris Johnson arrived here to resign as Prime Minister, and shortly after that it was Liz Truss, her turn to arrive for an audience with the Queen, where she was then invited to form a government. Now, it's been carried out here, of course, because of ongoing mobility issues that the Queen has, and I think it was decided it would be wrong for her to have to do a 1,000-mile round trip from Balmoral to Buckingham Palace and then back again, so they came here, and no doubt royal commentators would have been looking at that still image released very closely.
She was pictured today standing up. She was using a stick, but that's not surprising. We've seen her using a stick many times in the past few months. And she, seemed to be, from the image, looked very bright. She was smiling. She had a trademark handbag on her arm. So I think quite reassuring for a lot of people to see that picture today.
Now, if you're wondering what that conversation would have been about, then that will remain private. But I'm pretty sure one thing it would not have been about was a speech that Liz Truss made in 1993 when she said that she wanted to abolish the monarchy.
So, Alan, one of the major challenges that Liz Truss faces is something we talk about all the time, the task of navigating the economy through the worst cost of living, let's face it, in decades. And today we heard from somebody else in your part of the world, didn't we?
Yeah, Nicola Sturgeon announcing today what her government would do, and as she set out a programme of government, and a couple of headlines from that. The first thing is that she wanted to raise the Scottish child payment from £20 a week up to £25 a week, and another headline from that speech today was that she said she would introduce a rent freeze on private and social housing.
And in what is perhaps the most significant announcement I will make today, I can confirm to Parliament that we will take immediate action to protect tenants in the private and in the social rented sectors. The Scottish Government does not have the power to stop your energy bill soaring, but we can and will take action to ensure that your rent does not rise.
Now, Nicola Sturgeon also said that she wanted the UK Government to stop the price cap going up in October and to freeze it where it is just now. And she has written a letter to the new Prime Minister asking for an all-nations emergency summit to try and tackle the cost of living crisis.
OK, Alan Jenkins, thanks so much.